Right? Are we live? Theoretically, we should be. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, we are. Good, good, good. Alright. So, we're back with some more Touhou Puppet Dance Performance Shard of Dreams. Quick refresher on the rules. Can't use any characters unless they appeared in as a playable character in 2 or more mainline entries. What were the other rules? Oh yeah, no healing items in battle, no over-leveling, which is now like an actual official rule. I was kind of on the fence about it, but we got through Miko, and there's another thing I'll get to in a moment. But beyond that, there's, I can only use like 1 Reimu in my team at a time, for instance. And oh yeah, no inheritance, but like, we're kind of past that point. Even if I had my inheritance save, which I don't, I wouldn't be allowed to use inheritance. Yeah, those are the rules. So, as for today, gonna be going for another 2 or 3 hours, I think. And the goal is to beat Scarlet Devil Mansion. I'm gonna be real with you, 2 or 3 hours might just be in Scarlet Devil Mansion for that long, just to be entirely honest with you. There's a very real possibility Scarlet Devil Mansion is a nightmare. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get through there. And, of course, we're going to try and beat Mokou in order to get to that point. We still got to do Aante. Kind of realized after ending stream yesterday that probably should have beat Reisen or Udonge just to have access to the healing spot here. But I wasn't going to grind in these patches anyway, so it didn't really matter. To that end, I did do some grinding. As we can see, I've got my team up to 27. My cap right now is 28. I've added my level caps. As shaky as they are, I've added them to the description, but I have gotten everyone up to 27. I don't imagine we're going to go... I don't think we're going to get a full level off of whatever Reisen's packing, but you know. Better safe than sorry. I also grinded up a bunch of characters that aren't actually in my party. Namely, I grinded... basically backups for the characters that I can catch here in case I want to... It's not really important now, but once we get access to form switching, want to be able to take advantage of that. Hey, Ourhead. It's going hopefully good. We're gonna see. I do have to face my fears in Scarlet Devil Mansion, but we'll see. But, yeah, I got everyone up to 27. Could have gone to 28, playing it safe. Grinded for like 3 hours last night, and I'm just gonna be real with you. I did the grind legitimately last night. From here on, I'm just going to do the thing that most challenge runners do and just use rainbow candies I've given myself to level up. That's not going to solve the PP problem, but we'll deal with that problem when we get to it. So yeah, I should be ready. I did actually invest PP into Reimu. I lied. I thought about doing it, though. I think I was going to, I think I'm going to go extra just to get kind of earlier access to Warped. God. Oh, Scarlet Devil Mansion. Not my favorite map. But I think I'm gonna go extra, so she's like a... I understand that, you know, good practice is not just to dump 64 and 64, but I don't think I need to min-max that hard. Actually, just to make sure. This is the stat spread for extra Reimu, right? I'm fairly certain, but... yeah, I think this should be good. And if it's wrong, so be it. Extra Reimu she is like a glass cannon focus attacker. Yeah, okay. And she's got the focus nature, which is good. There we go. I did it. I didn't want to do it, but I did it. And yeah, Udonge learned Saint Elmo's Fire, which is cool. It gets rid of held items, so that could be useful, probably. I don't really know how frequently the enemy trainers use held items, to be fair, but I'm sure eventually it'll come in handy. Yomu is still Yomu. If things get really dire, I can go run around in the forest and hope Ate uses Confine on me to get the Mind's Eye focus attack boost. Hopefully it won't come to that, but we'll see! And Mima is sitting here, spread attack and speed. I think you're also going to be an extra one. Weirdly enough, she's kind of a focus attacker in her power form, but she doesn't have any focus attacks right now, so that's why we're using Mima here. And yeah, alright. Let's do the Udonge fight and see how that goes. I don't entirely... I think she's, like, kind of underleveled compared to my team right now, because I'm more prepared for Mokou, but I guess we'll see. I guess I don't need to... If we're leading with Reimu's good, if Raisin leads with herself, at least. Okay. What do you have for us here, Udonge? She has 3 Mons. Seiran is probably Void. I think that's what I learned last time, which means I don't want to use Illusion Bullets. Can just do... Oh, you love to see an early... This is a good omen for the rest of the day, is getting that Metal Needle right nice and early with that focus attack, or spread attack boost, rather. Will we just clean sweep? We are 7 levels up on Raisin. I am sorry about that. Oh, that's... Speaking of things I'm sorry about, I'm pretty sure this is super effective. Oh, it didn't kill, though. Is Ringo tanky? I feel like she'd be a tanky focus attacker. Yeah, I was looking at all of my options, and I was like, it would be fun to, you know, looking at the various abilities. Unfortunately, I don't think a weather team's really in the cards for my limitations, unfortunately. I didn't look too much at other abilities, but, I should have... Nah, we're fine. Should probably switch out and not just have Reimu sit here, but... Yeah, we'll, you know, we're not quite at... I guess after this we get to start changing up our forms, which is exciting, but... For the time being, oh, fucking confusion. I wasn't paying attention when I hit confused, or when I got confused. Okay. Alright, yeah, that was pretty easy. That's not the fight that I'm concerned about. I did realize that, as cool as it is that we got Udonge, and it is cool, I love having a 4th party member, it has done literally nothing to increase my coverage at all, which is a slight problem. You heal me, right? Thank you. Yeah, I think since I've decided to just be a little bitch and use the save editor to give myself rainbow candies, I don't think it's quite as important to, switch around, but I'm only going to do that when I'm literally right in front of a level cap boss, so I don't get... The level caps in this game are kind of arbitrary since there's no gyms, but there's some weird stuff where it's like Remilia is higher level than like half of the stuff you do afterwards. I don't know. Level caps are funky in this game for sure. I don't know if there's a big challenge run community for this game that has actually agreed upon level caps, so I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. Yeah, I don't know how this... I guess we can explore the house. I don't remember if there are any useful items hiding around, but, we can get, fluorite. What does fluorite do? Is fluorite the, soft clay? Yeah, okay. Not useful right now, because we don't really have any screen setter type mons yet, I wouldn't say, but good for the future. Good to have. I should probably... I mean, right now we haven't made enough progress to miss a bunch of stuff, but there definitely should be a point in time in the future where I just... Probably when I get the boat, I'll do a big exploration to see if I can't grab all the held items and TMs that I've been missing. Because I'm sure there's some good stuff. Alright. What's the point of that? Do you fight Kaguya there later? I don't actually recall. And is this the, yeah, this is the Kene, or the, Mokou room. Alright, let's see how this goes. What do you have? You've got Kene, which means that I don't think I've really got anything particularly good to lead with. You've got... Is she mono steel? I think she's mono steel. No item usage is fine. I don't really have any steel coverage, to be honest with you. Oh, but I do have things that are the opposite of steel coverage. Oof. The instant confusion is not a good look. God, do I have anyone that can do... I mean, Mima, I guess, is not bad. I don't remember if... I know Ken is kind of tanky. I want to say she's focused tanky, but I'm also really bad at just remembering what stats characters prefer. I guess we'll put Mima in. I don't think Reimu's doing much here, unfortunately. Okay, she switched in Sumireko. You're warped, I'm pretty sure. And I think... I'm going to assume that's the... I don't remember what the ability's called in Pokemon, but it's do they have a super effective move? What do I have that's super effective? Maybe you're not warped, then, because I don't have anything that's super effective against warped. Man, you must be Illusion, then, maybe? I don't have anything super effective against Illusion, either. Whatever, fuck it. Trickster. That does a little bit of damage. That did a little bit of damage in return. Not particularly impressive. I guess I should have used a different move just to try and scout out what our weakness is, but... Oh, we feared her, which reduces an attacking stat. You know what? Fuck it. I can pull it up on my phone. What do the status effects do? We almost died. That's, We did survive, which is good, I guess. Okay, Moko. I think you outspeed and kill me here. I think that's fine. I don't know how much more Mima's really gonna do. Does Steel resist Nether? No. Okay, then we're gonna have to use Yomu against, Yeah, okay, fair enough. We're gonna have to use Yomu against Kene. That's kind of fine. Moko is pure fire. We have no coverage for that. Go for... Probably just Reimu? She's kind of our strongest gal right now. Hope that we can just kind of win a fist fight here. Not necessarily the best thing to count on, but... She's not fighting yet, right? I think she gets that in her power form, maybe? Maybe I'm just completely misremembering. Fucking yikes, dude. That is some damage. There's some... She might... This is like her ace. She might have had a held item. It might have been a better idea to go into, Udonge, but... Can we kill with an overtake strike? I genuinely don't think so. Just to be real with you. I'd love to say that I do, but... Go for a St. Elmo's Fire. We do outspeed. I thought Moko was faster than that. I don't know why, but I thought she was kind of fast. I guess not. Okay, she did have a Ruby Hairpin. I figured as much. I'm not going to have to redo this fight, but it's, you know, good to remember, I guess. Can't imagine Kene has an item, but... At this point, it's just a slugfest. If Udonge fails here, that's fine. Going for a light-type move? Certainly a play. I think... do we still have random AI? I don't remember... I know, like, Kaneko has the bullshit cheating AI. I don't remember any of the fights before that having the cheating AI. Clearly... Well, I mean, it's not like she's spoiled for choice. Oh, is she... She's not Steel Light, right? She sure does... Oh my god, really? She sure does love using her light attacks, but I don't think she's Steel Light. Alright. Finish us off here, Udonge. This fight is nowhere near as scary as Miko. Even if our team doesn't have a ton of type coverage. It was, pretty clean. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I swear I remember her actually having better AI, but it is what it is. I don't know her moveset either. I don't know if she just didn't have anything to use that isn't super, or that isn't resisted, but... Regardless, we got cut. We can get to the hidden area in the forest now. Is there anything there? I guess I can go try. Doesn't hurt to, but... Go ahead. Do I need to heal up? I'm so used to modern Pokemon games where they heal you every 5 steps that I've kind of, like, forgotten that I do need to... Oh, I can use the bed. She was talking about Shard of Dreams content there, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how much the Shard of Dreams content matters to this particular playthrough, but it's something I could do. Oh, and you'll just ferry me to the beginning, right? That's fine, by all means. I see you, Maurice. I will get to you in a moment. Let me see. Is there anything exciting in... No, it's not here. There's the other hidden area, but that's not the one we're going for. This is west, right? Yeah. Here, we want to go south. Yeah, here we are. We got our woodcutter doll. Did I miss any, cuttable trees on the path? Oh, this is Shard of Dreams content. That's right. This is like the Lunar Rabbit base. Is there any reason to go to visit? I mean, I guess I could try the instant encounter, get Ringo. I can't, but, like, I could. Give me skill card 69. What do you do? Are you useful in any capacity? Squall. No, not really. Alright. I'm sure there's some use case for, like, Whirlwind and such abilities, but it really feels like the only reason they exist is to annoy you when you encounter something rare in the wild. Okay. God, I'm trying to remember if... Okay, there's our dream pill. I'm trying to remember if we have to do this stupid stealth section in the Lunar Capital. I'm pretty sure that's base game. I don't remember if that's base game or, extended, but unfortunately I'm pretty sure that's base game. Is that a consumable, or do I just need to have it? Oh, that's a consumable. Ah, well. Why not? I'll pop a pill and go to Dreamland. Is there anything? At least we get... You know what? If nothing else, we get a sweet tune. Oh, hello, Doremi. Alright, hopefully I'm not gonna get my ass kicked here. I do have twice the number of puppets you do. But you have weird puppets that I don't know the type of. I suppose that's all puppets, to be fair, but, Are you warped? You feel like you could be warped. It would make sense for Sagame to be warped? Question mark? Whatever. I can just... Mysterious Lick... Oh, she's poison, isn't she? Is she? That didn't do a lot of damage, but... See how that goes for ya. Yeah, she is just mono poison. And Doremi. Have you considered illusion bullets? Soul Hound? Okay. So Doremi, you're not really putting up much of a fight, but... I appreciate trying, I guess. Do you have anything cool to give me, or are you just giving me the permission to do bad stealth segments? Yeah. Alright, let's try the shitty stealth segments. Is there anything... There's like the... I think the... Is this where you get the item that increases encounter rate? I want to say there's an item that increases encounter rate here. Go. They really said, what if we made the Safari Zone stealth section? Absolutely deranged behavior. Okay, there's Iron Will Ribbon. What does that do? Iron Will Ribbon. Oh. Oh, Christ, encounters. Yes, I forgot. Hello, Sagame. I'd like to use a Sagame at some point. Not in this run, obviously, but, you know, eventually. You gonna go? Ma'am? What in God's name are you doing? You are just freaking the fuck out. Alright, there we go. Okay, good. She could not snipe me from all the way down there. I realized a bit too late that there was a concern. Hello. I'm pretty sure I talked to you the first time I came here back in my initial playthrough, and I was like, is this an encounter? And I think I could just get kicked out. Maybe I'm... Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, well... I'm gonna try again. I suppose if I want to complete Scarlet Devil Mansion today, I should not be pissing around in the Lunar Capital, but you know. It's fun to explore a little bit. Especially stuff that I just don't remember. Hello. Anyone gonna be down here just waiting to ambush me? No? Thank you for your mercy, video game. Really punishes me for sprinting around. I never want to go anywhere slow, and in this area it's just, oh, you accidentally ran into the sight line of a rabbit. Start over, I guess. Turn around, thank you. Go here. Okay, good. Your eyesight's bad, thank God. Is this where I got caught last time? I don't think so. Hop up here. Sagame's just there. We're fine. Okay. Okay, the fact that I'm getting into encounters here is just the icing on the cake. Ugh. Stand here and wait for you to do your stuff. Oh god, not an encounter right when I'm, like, kind of in the line of sight. If she decides to turn around, I am going to get caught. That being said, am I missing anything? I know there's other stuff here, certainly, but... I feel like I've explored the whole area, for the most part. I must be missing something. And there's, like, north, but wasn't that kind of just being blockaded by Reisen? Or someone that looked like Reisen, at least? Like here? No, not here. Froze up. Oh, there's here. We can enter the palace? That's not a good idea. Oh, there's the ancient lunar sake. Alright, is that everything? I feel like that's everything. Okay. Yeah, okay. Is that the last one, then? I'm getting caught. I'm getting pulled out anyway. I don't necessarily... I mean, I guess it's good for when I need to PP grind, since I still need to do that, unfortunately, but... Speaking of characters I wish I could use... If I do wind up wanting to do other challenge runs after this, it'd be fun to do a Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom run. I do like the cast quite a bit. Alright, get me out of here. That was not quite as daunting as I remember it being. Hopefully Scarlet Devil Mansion will be the same, but I think that's just about everything, so we can start heading in the direction of SDM. Exciting stuff. And we'll get our 5th party member. And then our 6th and 7th party member. We will have a full party by the end of today's stream, which is very exciting. Alright. Marisa. I am not healed up, Marisa. Do I have good healing items? Yeah, okay, sure. Go ahead and heal, and, You're not gonna start with yourself, though, I don't think. We'll put Udonge in front, I guess. Why? Just feel like it. Alright, who are you running? You're obviously running yourself. Do you run yourself and Alice? Do you run Patchy, then? Or do you run Reimu? This is another one of those, like, I know she's a steel type in the ROM hacks. Is she a steel type here? I want to say she's steel light. Jesus Christ, she is also a wall, as it would turn. I mean, to be fair, Udonge just doesn't do much damage with her focus attacks, even if they are super effective. Jesus, yeah, that was much more effective. She didn't even have a held item, that's just the damage she did. Oh yeah, I'm gonna switch things up as the needs arise. I like to have a toolbox. Okay, so it is just the Witches Alliance. God, what type was Patchy? Was she... I feel like she might be Void. Yeah, she's Void. Alright, that wasn't a great play. Goodbye, Udonge. Oh, you lived? Fucking how? I kept Doppelganger because there might be some situation where you can do some cute stuff with it, but... This is not one of those situations. You are really just letting me survive as long as I want, aren't you, Patchy? Alright. Somehow I think that does kill. Crit. Crit mattered for sure. Alright, Mima. If we're dealing with something that's weak to dark types, then I think you are going to be a bit more useful here. And then you can fight your daughter, kind of. I think Marisa's pure light. I think. Pure light or light fire. Will this kill? It came close. It certainly did come close. And you stole my blue earrings? How dare you? Okay, well I one-shot you anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Good stuff. Once again, one of those weird situations where here's a kind of boss battle that just has a lower level than the ace of the last trainer. I don't remember if that's... Is that just like a relic of Shard of Dreams changing things up? Or was it like that in the base game? I don't remember. It's been so long since the base game, and I'd never even beat it. I know it had some fuckery with the levels, and that was one of the things. The difficulty curve kind of got changed up for Shard of Dreams to make it a bit more palatable, but it's been a very long time since I've played OG Puppet Dance Performance. Alright, so let us start heading towards Scarlet Devil Mansion, which is... God, where the fuck is Scarlet Devil Mansion? That's off to the northwest, I think. Based off of nothing. Yeah, I played the demo for the base game. Untranslated demo back when that first came out, because I was very excited for the standalone Touhou game. Never did wind up completing it. Not until Shard of Dreams came out, but... I sure do remember having to use Google Translate. I don't even know if I... No, I couldn't have even used Google Translate at that point in time, because that would have been like 2015. I don't know if Google Lens really existed back then. Off to the Forest of Magic. Or not the Forest of Magic, off to the SDM. Oh, there's a cut tree. Do I need to use a cut tree somewhere to get up there? Once again, it probably shouldn't mash through the dialogue, because they generally tell you where to go. But, Lol Lamau, that's what I have to say. Yeah, here's some cut trees, at least. Are we up here? Please let this be Misty Lake. I would like to have a party member. Past the kids. I mean, no, we're not in Misty Lake yet, I don't think. Now we're in Misty Lake. You can tell because of the mist. Because of Wakasagi Hime's theme. A personal favorite of mine. Speaking of, the funny fish herself. We can't use you, unfortunately. You've never been playable. Oh, Nue. That's kind of neat. Once again, not playable, so you're gonna leave, but I feel like that's a kind of rare encounter here. Chirno does show up here, right? I'm not crazy. I mean, I would hope she shows up at Misty Lake, but you can never say for certain, right? Escape. Uh-oh. Chirno shows up in Misty Lake, yeah, okay. There are, like, different zones in Misty Lake, but I think she just should show up here at some point. Mei-Ling, I wish. One of my favorite characters back when I was first getting into Touhou. Still got a special place in my heart. I think the first anime figure I ever bought was of Mei-Ling, but not for this run. Even if you were my main in one of the fighting games. Wow. The instant encounter. Maybe Chirno doesn't appear here? I feel like she'd be kind of common, but maybe I'm mistaken. I guess I mean, sometimes odds are just cruel to you. When I was grinding in Bamboo Forest... Oh, there's Chirno. When I was grinding in the Bamboo Forest, I was doing so using Yomu, who had a good matchup against most things, so long as they weren't Moko. And Moko's only a 10% encounter there, but boy, she sure didn't feel like it. I think I encountered Moko like 5 times in a row, and it was just absolutely miserable, but... There we go. Alright. God, which Touhou game did I start with? I mean, I think I got in and everyone was like, well, start with Touhou 6, start with Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Unfortunately, for as much as I love the games, I am terrible ass at bullet hells. So I don't play too many of the mainline games these days. But I do think I did technically start with the OSD. I think the only of the shmups I ever beat was 9, because you can kind of just get lucky by the nature of that game and just kind of coincidentally beat it, but, long time ago. Oh, that's not a bad stat spread, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that she's a focus attacker, so I think that's kind of goated. Yeah, Mountain of Faith is pretty tough. That's definitely one of the tougher ones to start with. We got some coverage. I can't believe it. In the year of our Lord, 2026, it's coverage. I guess we can't check ability yet, but congratulations. Welcome to the Team Chirno. Glad to have ya. Now I guess we probably do like a little bit of grinding just to get her some PP to see what her second ability is. I mean, I guess we just get into some fights along the way. I don't need to grind wild encounters necessarily. Actually, I don't... I said to check her second ability, but I don't think I've checked her first one. Oh, immune to stop. Amazing. I mean, to be fair, we are going to fight Sakuya. She can inflict stop, but outside of that, I don't think there's much stopping going on. Is this the way? Is this the way to the Prism River Mansion? Here's another Chirno. Not really what I'm looking for. I mean, I guess I could have used Apple Bomb, but I think she could have used Apple Bomb as well. Okay, I need Rock Smash for that anyway. And there's... Okay. The game heard me complaining about not getting Chirno immediately, and was like, if you want Chirnos, have all the Chirnos in the world. Alright. Your first encounter, Chirno, it's a 1v1. You got this. Merlin. Sound something, I'm sure. Maybe just... I mean, probably Sound Nether, if I had to guess. I don't think we've got anything for Sound or Nether on Chirno, but, you know... She is here. Use Frost Edge. See if you can win a fight with a level disadvantage and not a type advantage. What? I didn't do any damage? Maybe you're not what I thought you were. Or does water... Does fucking Sound resist water? It's possible. Sure, Mima. Go for it. I was looking for the weakness. Yeah, Sound does resist water. Interesting. I feel like water should resist sound, but by all means, go for Play Ghost. Wasn't super effective, but it did kill. Oh, Sound is definitely one of those types where I have no clue the rationale for many of its type matchups. Sound resisting itself makes sense. Anything else? Not super convinced. Do I need to... I mean, I should probably heal you up, you know? I should probably buy some more Fujiwara Senbei, but I want to save up for TMs that I'm never going to use. TMs aren't single use in this game, are they? This would have released... Yeah, this would have released before TMs being multi-use was an actual thing in Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Christ. Please don't. Was that Shizuha? I don't think I've got any good match. Well, no, I've got Yomu. Yomu's a good matchup for Shizuha. You got this, girl. Apple Bomb. I don't think that's going to do much. Oh? Interesting. Yeah, wind definitely makes sense. It's also like blowing the, dispersing the sound, I guess? I don't know. I think your logic, your rationale there makes a bit more sense than mine, but wind is probably the most rational of the matchups. Alright, and yeah. I wonder how many battles there are where you're fighting only Shizuha or Minoriko rather than both of them. There's such a package deal of characters. Okay, good stuff. Good job, Yomu. Is this just the way up to the SDM? Getting a couple more fights. Get Chirno some more stuff. Do I have any good held items to give her? I don't think so, but maybe I do. Come on, you got this. You're the greatest to ever do it. Okay, that's pretty good. As long as you don't get one shot, you're good. Okay, good stuff. Please tell me it's not a speed tie. It's not a speed tie. Speed ties are so not common to have. And like in competitive, where everyone's running max IVs, maybe a bit more so, but okay, well, I don't think you're going to win a second one, hon. But against random trainers, speed ties are not particularly common. But then I guess we're at a low enough level where there can't be that wide a range of speed stats, so who's to say? Alright. Should go for some Play Ghosts. Okay, didn't expect that to one-shot, but I will take what I can get. Well, I mean, I did have a Chirno, to be fair. Well. Once again, I always assume everyone wants to fight me. Why are you all so peaceful? Oh, nope, this was not the right way. Ah, well. We got in a fight for no real reason, but that's okay. We're getting level ups. I guess it'd be more levels up. One of those weird plurals. Okay, come on, Chirno, this time. This time it's the Chirno sweep. Okay, Wakasagi seems a bit tankier than Chirno. That does make sense. What will you have for your second mon? It's second Wakasagi. Who could have seen this coming? I will say, Chirno already kind of pulling her weight. Her good speed and her decent attack are nice to have. Might be because I'm kind of forcing her to pull her weight, because she needs levels more than anyone else at this point, but, pulling her weight regardless. That being said, I think we're kind of out of healing items. I think we've got enough to get you up one more time. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Next time I'm in town, I need to buy some healing items for sure. Nope, nothing there. Are there, there's not, pickup spots or, hidden spots on the ground, right? It's mostly just in objects where you find hidden items. Because it'd be very mean if it doesn't have the fire red, leaf green little notches on the ground to say there's a hidden item there. Oh no. There's good old Maurice doing her shit. Any hidden items around here? Aha, a skill card 45. Sure. What do you have for me, skill card 45? Lazy Mist. Not a Chirno skill. Might be good, though. May, in fact, be pretty decent. Who's to say? Okay, nothing up there. I mean, I suppose I'm kind of ready for mailing. I don't really have any fighting coverage, do I? Any coverage for fighting. It's wind. Wait, is it weak to illusion? No. It's weak to wind and sound. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't have either of those. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I suppose we could both be missing hidden items, but... I guess we just leave with Chirno regardless. Oh. Hello. Did I even need to talk to you? Could I have just walked past you? I probably could have just walked past you. That would be fitting. Okay, do you just have yourself and Sakuya then? Oh, you've got yourself and Chirno. I see. My Chirno's in the top percentage of Chirnos. Oh, the crit probably mattered. Fucking yikes. Ah, well. No bonus experience for you, Chirno. Just gonna lock the dowsing machine behind having a Nazrin in your party. Don't know how much it really matters. Bucket, send out Reimu. When all else fails. I wouldn't say all else has failed. One thing failed. We're immediately resorting to the nuclear option, but... Alright, and then here comes good old mailing. Pure fighting, I have to assume. Skill failed? Oh, is that... Do you have to not get hit for a turn? That fucking meme of an ability? Or that meme of a move, I guess. Okay. So, let us enter the mansion. We don't have to fight Sakuya immediately, right? It would be very cringe if you made me fight Sakuya immediately. No? Are we good? Okay, we seem to be good. I mean, we're in the Scarlet Devil Mansion, so we're very, very bad, but... Oh, God. You know what? I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm going back to town. I just remembered that the Scarlet Devil Mansion also has 5 million encounters in it to make matters worse, so we're actually just gonna go buy some items. Hate to do it. Would have loved to have pushed forward, but I definitely need to restock on some items. Here... Ooh, Sapphire Hairpin. There's an item for Chirno. I have to assume. Oh, I haven't bothered... I mean, I've poked into the school, but I haven't actually bothered talking to anyone in there. Should at least check it out, since I'm headed that way anyway. Hello, Nue. Saying about you, Nue. Please get and be gone. Well, this is the right way. Gonna have to get into the... Okay, it's not another Nue, at least. One of these days, one of these Pokemon-inspired games, they'll have the ledges, but one of the upgrades you get is the ability to step up the ledges, and it will forever revolutionize the Pokemon clone genre. I mean, yeah, we'll lead with Reimu since she's the one in the best health. I don't remember how far into the SDM I need to go before I heal, or before I get the ability to heal. I almost want to say you actually have to beat Patchy to get to Patchy. I don't remember if you actually have to fight her, but I want to say you have to at least get to Patchy. Double Chens. The early route classic. Alright, let us be on our way. Perhaps I should have just followed the, No, I don't want to try a Danmaku battle, actually, if you can believe it. I don't think that'd be good for me, a person who just came from the outside world. To be fair, I guess it worked for Sumireko, but one of her Danmaku was a literal, actual, for-real gun, so... Maybe... I would say, quite possibly, the best super in any fighting game is Sumireko pulling out a 3D printed handgun and shooting her opponent. It's so good. That has forever made me kind of a Sumireko enthusiast. And would you look at that? It is time. As previously mentioned, I do think I'm going to go for extra Reimu. I definitely didn't want to go for defense because I want her to use the Dream Shard. And if you're going for like a defensive mon, you probably want to have a defensive item of some description, a leftovers perhaps. So, probably gonna go extra. Oh yeah, no, Sumireko, she also just, like, her whole moveset's very fun. She's a fun character. I like her quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, we're going. I've already put the points into speed. We're going extra. I know that, like, tanky, there's probably a place for tanky attackers, but I definitely always, gravitate a bit towards the super fast, hit once and it one-shot your enemy or be one-shot is generally my strategy. It's not a good strategy, mind, but it is usually my strategy. Hopefully this challenge run will force me to use my... Oh, that's a breakable rock. We back? We're back. Alright. That's my usual thought. We are back. Okay, we're good. My internet went down for a second. It does that occasionally. It used to only do that at night, and now it's just like, yeah, 12:43 p.m. Great time to just randomly disconnect. Luckily, it doesn't go down for very long. Back in the day, it used to just, like, go down for, like, hours at a time, but it's still annoying when it disconnects. But, yeah, I don't think that a team full of glass cannons is part of a carefully balanced breakfast. Alright. Do you have... Actually, you do have sweets. Get me some Hakuyo Dango. I do have a decent bit of money. Not like a ton, but a decent bit. And, I mean, I've also got more stuff I can sell if need be, but I don't know, I know that there's literally no reason not to just liquidate your entire stock of sellables every chance you get, but there's something nice about knowing that you've got a little bit of a nest egg that's not represented in your wallet at that point in time. I guess I probably just want to talk to Kane. I guess the item is from, or the skill card is from solving her problems for her. Thank you for 85. Will 85 be of use to me? Field break. Okay, that is a good move. That is a good move. Yeah, maybe there is something to be said for speed being the only thing that matters. Oh, speaking of the funny gun girl herself, hello, Sumereko. Hello. Since I'm in town, I may as well. No, not me. Udonge, do you have a fun costume? Oh, it's your... Okay. Or we can go Hatsune Miku colors. And, Chirno, I have to assume your alternate outfit is tanned Chirno, right? No, it isn't. Oh, that's right, because this would have been before. Shard of Dreams came out after. Did it? No, that's not even true, is it? I don't actually remember. My timeline's a bit murky. I'm not super sold on either of them. The alternate colors are cute, but money's kind of precious right now. It's the Kurosame shop. Do I have everything that you have? I know at some point you start selling better items, but... Oh, that might be what I'm thinking about. That would make sense. You have seal threads. You don't have good threads, though, which is really annoying. Do I have to go to fucking Renosuke for that? Because I don't want to go all the way out to Renosuke's hovel to buy better threads. I guess I'll buy some more shitty threads. Should have stocked up when I had the chance. We are going to have to catch both Sakuya and Marisa now. Now that we are entering the SDM proper. But with all of that... Oh, that's right. The other thing I wanted was rosary beads. I remembered. You don't sell rosary beads here, do you? No, you sure don't. Where do I buy rosary beads? I'm gonna have to go out to Renosuke's shop regardless. Or did I just miss them in the Kurosame shop? No, you sure don't. Well, that's kind of awkward. I guess you don't sell anything, right? Fuck it. I guess we go out to visit our old friend Renosuke. Weird little hermit man that he is. I love him dearly, but he is a weird little hermit. I mean, I love him because he's a weird little hermit man, I suppose. Alright. Renosuke, please tell me you sell rosary beads. Oh, I evidently didn't fight you. Oh, honey. I'm sorry about what's about to happen to you. You are, like, half my level. I'd say it's some good experience for Chirno, but that's not even true. Get frost-edged. And a Sekibonki. Nope. Just gonna keep frost-edging. I somehow don't think I need to exploit type weaknesses for a level 13 Sekibonki. Don't need to min-max every single fight. Let's go. Please tell me I did not make this trip for naught. Do you happen to sell rosaries? You are so cringe. My own fault, I guess. Got all the consumable gems. You've got some bad seal threads. God damn it. Alright, well. Do I want any of these things? Got the red earrings. I mean, I may as well buy some red earrings. Don't know if I'm going to use them, but I'm here. I'm sure the gems are very good. Probably. But I think I'm too Pokemon-brained where I'm just like, well, if I use them now, they'll be gone forever. Oh, she's got Unburden. I was like, what is Unfettered Soul again? That's Unburden, isn't it? It's not bad. It is very expensive. Not a bad thing to invest in, though. Where's my... Selling? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sell my vintage wine. Realistically, I could probably sell my magic fragments if it comes down to it. They're not worth a lot, but I'm probably not going to be doing any post-game stuff on this save, so it doesn't really matter. Fine, I'm offloading all of my shit. Sell the grimoires, get the gold dust. I mean, I feel like we're kind of approaching the point where money's going to be less of a problem. I guess that's more around level 40 when things start dropping more expensive stuff, but not a bad idea to hold on to. A Sugalite. Always want to call it a Sugoi light. Do I have everything I need? I think so. I don't think I need too much else. God, am I gonna have to go back to the tea house outside of Aante to actually get fucking repels? Where do I get repels from? I don't even remember. There's that weird little house on the route to Aante. Does that sell? I feel like he might have sold repels. Going on a grand globe-trotting adventure. I thought the hell would be Scarlet Devil Mansion, but the hell is actually preparing for Scarlet Devil Mansion, because unlike Pokemon, not every single person who sells things sells repels. I think it must be this one, surely. Is it this way? Oh no, there is no that way. It is not, in fact, that way. Please tell me it's you. Right here, and we go down eventually. Right? Yeah, here. Nope. I love pretending like I remember things and then exposing my whole ass when it's very obvious I do not remember anything. Did I not get that item? Really? It's probably not worth getting, but if I see an item, I must get the item. I'm going to get off my bike so I don't get into 5 million encounters on the way. What's this? An ointment charm. Burn? I assume? I would put ointment on a burn? Yeah, okay. The burn charm makes sense. No, not here. Let's go see you guys. Do you sell anything of value? Please? No, you're the guy who sells... You do have talismans, though. Okay. I'm not going to buy 92 of them. I am going to buy, like, 25, though. Will I need all 25? I mean, eventually, yes. Oh, and some better balls. Get up to 10 of those. And now we're kind of broke again. All that grinding, immediately undone. Yikes. It's an investment in our future. We're fine. It'll be okay. Alright, now we can actually go to SDM. There's not anything else. I got healing items. I got repels. I think that's all I wanted. I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain I've got everything I need now. Now I can actually go to SDM. Nope, not here. Gonna have to... I think you can get some, like, vintage wines or something off of the SDM puppets, but I am going to have to turn to a life of crime in order to financially support my, crippling addiction to talismans. Okay, up this way. I do remember this, at least. If I forgot how to get back here, that would be deeply concerning. My memory is really bad, but I don't think it's quite that bad. Do I want to fight you, Wakasagi? Why not? Will you also have the Grassroots Yokai Alliance? It's possible. Or maybe you just have a bunch of water types. No, you've got the Grassroots Yokai Alliance. That does make sense. You guys are all besties. Send out Yomu. She's good against 2 of the 3. Not so good against Wakasagi herself, but she's not, like, bad. Ooh, the unintentional hard read. Yikes. Go for a reversal sword, because I'm going to assume we'll outspeed regardless. Yeah, that's gonna work just fine, I think. Then, oh, yourself. That's kind of annoying. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I keep doing that. I can't even blame the controls for that. That's just my dumb fucking brain. Ooh, not quite a one-shot. Please don't let foam bubbles do 1,000,000 damage. See, the problem is that you let foam bubbles do 1,000,000 damage. I don't know why you hit so hard. Foam bubbles is just the bane of my existence, and I don't really know why. What's the power on that attack? Because that is twice now that I've been kind of aghast at how much damage it did. I suppose Yomu's not, like... Especially that Yomu I don't think is particularly bulky, so... Maybe it's to be expected, but it still feels like a lot. Using Raid. You're faking me out. It's very rude. See how you like a Frost Edge. Oh, you don't really mind a Frost Edge. It's kind of unfortunate. Ah! You know, it'd been a while since we'd seen a crit. I suppose it was only a matter of time. Man, who do I want to send out here? Udonge's not bad, I guess. It's not great, but, like, she's okay. She resists the Dark-type stab. And we just hit with St. Elmo's Fire. I can't imagine Sekibanki's holding anything, but it does do decent damage, so... Okay. Good enough. We did lose Chirno. Gone but not forgotten. Heaven God New Angel and all that jazz. Oh no, we lost Yomu, not Chirno, excuse me. Chirno's still here. Rip. Fucking whoops. Sure, I've got some more Ishin shoes. Look at me, I'm using my consumables and I don't even feel that bad about it. I feel like a little bit of pain in my chest whenever I use consumables, but I'm doing it. I'm facing my fears. Does she get... Do you get anything out of rebattling Moko? I kind of forgot about the rebattle. I also don't know what level she's at during the rebattle, but... I don't know why I went there. What am I... Oh, that's right. I was just, like, clicking buttons. Udonge got to 30. What style did I have her set up for? Was she going to be power? What did I make of your stat spread? Focus attack? Did I have you on power? I realized that I don't have access to the renamer yet. I would like to have renamed them. I think I had you on power. I'm pretty sure. I think that's fine. Oh, you know what I haven't done with all of these guys? I have not checked what their moves are now. I can give them some actual moves now. Exciting stuff. Plus, that's an always hit move, so it gets the power boost from precise aim. I don't imagine Worry Wart is something I'm particularly interested in. I think I'd rather have the 90 power poison move, just to have a little bit more coverage. And it's just like a pretty strong attack. Do I want this over St. Elmo's Fire? I feel like St. Elmo's Fire is going to be very useful eventually. I don't know about right now. You know what? Maybe I drop Bad Moon. You were already doing no damage with that, but now you'll, like, do double no damage because you've got no spread attack to speak of? Yeah. I think we actually just drop Bad Moon here. And I will continue to hold on to Doppelganger. There will be... Sometime it will be really clutch. Now we're just in the realm of just raw 80 power upside attacks. You get all these things. You get some wind coverage, that's nice. Probably drop yin energy. Might be a controversial play, but I don't think I need to hold on to yin energy. You become wind warped. Okay, we're finally starting to acquire some coverage. We were really doubled up on illusion and nether for a while there, but now we've got a bit more to work with, which is exciting. Any of these things particularly exciting? I could set up Sun Shower. I don't think I'm smart enough to really know how Wonder Room works. What it would actually do. No, I'm not going to use Guided Missile, thank you, though. Your second ability is Mind's Eye, which is probably more useful immediately. Strange Rainbow isn't bad, assuming you're using Sun Shower, but I'm not right now, so I don't think that's something I'm particularly invested in using. There we go. Now we're sitting pretty. Yeah, you don't... Do random trainers start using them, like, midway through Yokai Mountain or something? It's a while. I remember that much. Alright, let us start exploring the hell maze that sucks. Can't go in there without permission. That's fine. Alright. Are we going to have to fight Patchy? Oh, we're going to have to fight Kawakuma, at least, I'm pretty sure. Unless I am misremembering. Oh, is she in one of the boxes? Where is that box? Is it in the library proper, or is it before here? Having our final party... Well, not our final party member, but having a full party would be nice. Is it this way? I know there's a break room somewhere. Go here. Is it here? Ah, I think it's in here. Think we found it. Probably. TM66 is confined. No, thank you. There she is. There's the girl. Hello, Marisa. I am always so worried about... Like, there's no way that I'm one-shotting her, but just in case... Just in case... I'm not particularly concerned about Shirno doing a one-shot, but you never know. Oh, you stole my sapphire hairpin. Why are you always like this, Shirno? Or, Marisa. Why are you always the worst? Okay. Well, we're not starting off well, are we? Send in Mima. Send in old Mima. Bloody Storm. Please one-shot your daughter, Mima. Good job. That's why we pay you the big bucks. Big bucks. Big bucks. No, we're not going to nickname Marisa. I'm sorry. I'm not a nicknamer. Alright. Marisa, do you have... What do you got? Oh, you're light electric. Oh, that's a pretty good stat spread. Spread defense notwithstanding. Kind of a shame to have a focus defense boosting nature, because I don't think any of your styles are defensive. Maybe extra is, but... Light of Origin, Fake Jewel. Your attacks are basically even right now. I assume you are usually supposed to be a spread attacker, but... Oh, I don't have enough PP. I will learn that as soon as I do get some. Let's put you at the front of the party. Let's fucking revive. Poor sweet Shirno. There you go, buddy. You're alive again. And... Fujiwara Senge. I guess another one, that's fine. Alright. Now we can go. Now we can go find Patchy. I feel like the mansion is made all the worse by the fact that they won't let you bike in there. And, like, yeah, obviously you can't bike in a mansion, but, like, come on. You're gonna make this big, confusing area that sucks. The least you could do is let me bike in it. There was the classic Marisa roadblock. Can't even just scooch out of the way for us. She's got to start shitting the place up, so we have to fight Kawakuma. Alright. Never remember, is Ko a dark type? I feel like she should be, because she's kind of a demon, but... Oh, I can also pay attention to the, Can also pay attention to the color of the gems when they send them out. That'll tell me A-type if I can pay attention. Ouch. Why would you do that? Why would you use an attack that's super effective against me? Oh, chain... Okay, that makes sense. I don't know if that was a good send-out, lass. I don't know if I agree with that send-out. Goodbye, Diose. You gonna send out... Oh, you're sending Tokiko back into the meat grinder. I'm so sorry, Tokiko. And now yourself. Kawakuma. I feel like you're dark type. That might just be the ROM hack brain talking, but I feel like you're dark type. Whatever you are weak to steel. The Yomu sweep is in full effect. For as much as I talked shit about her when she was learning 50 bad moves in a row, she is pulling her weight quite a bit. Alright, Yomu, style change. God, I wish I could remember what style I had you set up as. Were you speed or power? You weren't extra. I know that I went, like, full defense investment in my extra. Yomu, were you... Okay, focus attack and speed. I want to say that this is supposed to be speed Yomu. I want to say. I don't know if it matters that much. I'm pretty sure I invested in defenses for my power Yomu, so I think I'm just going to say this is supposed to be speed Yomu. And yeah, I'm not... Definitely not extra. Fuck it. Speed Yomu. If I'm wrong, I can catch another Yomu later. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Telling myself that. And Mima was supposed to be... What were your stats? What did I reinforce here? Speed and spread attack. So, was this supposed to be extra? I love that not only do you have two characters that weren't even important enough for Zun to give them names, but also you will have people who complain about portrayals of Kawakuma and Daiose being, like, out of character. What character? They were a JPEG in one game! Always gets me. Okay, this was definitely supposed to be Extra Mima. You can tell because Extra Mima is the only one that has any speed at all. Unfortunately, she does lose Magic Bounce, which is a very big loss, IMO. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know what they're thinking with the ability. I mean, I don't know what they're thinking with Unjustness specifically on what's supposed to be kind of a glass cannon-y type. A speedy attacker. But, you know, who am I to disagree with their choices? That's right. Now we gotta acquire skills. Gets haircut is a personality trait of some description, I suppose. Maybe the only Touhou character that probably goes to a barber. Can go for Ruinous Voice. You don't really... You got Ghost Wave, that's good. You didn't get a... I mean, I guess Bloody Storm's like a good enough, it's a good enough Dark-type attack, I suppose. Do this, and then we look at Yomu. What did you get? You got Cross Counter, Soul Hound. I feel like I'm not smart enough to use Counter effectively. Go Strenuous Stance, but I think that's more of a power Yomu type beat, if I had to guess. Do you get... Just out of curiosity, you sure don't. You sure do just keep Mind's Eye and Gale. I don't know if I care that much about Soul Hound. I don't know if Always Hits is really better than the 5 power from Spectre Warning. I think I'm going to keep Spectre Warning for the time being, but can always switch that out later if need arises. Alright, hello, Patchy. Are you going to make me fight you? Alright, you're gonna make me fight you. You've only got yourself, and I assume Koa? Oh no, Alice. I see. You got some more witch solidarity. Poor Kawakuma, you do a bunch of unpaid labor for this witch, and she doesn't even have the decency to use you on her team. I'm gonna hope that you're part light type. You are. Okay. Also, just a moment. Alright. Had to take my hourly water break. Remember to, not fucking die of dehydration, I guess. Alright. See how Mima handles it. You know, probably should have sent out a physical attack, or a focus attacker, excuse me. Rather than, old memes here, but... Ah, well. Surely Mima can just power through this. Oh, fuck, she can't power through this. That was a bad move to use. Ah, but I feared her. It was my plan the whole time. Holy shit. Wow. Huge damage from Alice. That form change sure does do a number on stats. That was... I mean, I think that Fear is the thing that drops special attack. I think. That sounds right. God, what the... Is Patchy Void? I feel Patchy's Void. Yes, okay. I did remember that. We got magical fragments. Yippee. Okay. And she can heal me, thank God. I do want healing. And now, we enter the maze. The maze of pain and suffering. Is this my least favorite area in the game? I think it probably is, just to be honest with you. But we can get Sakuya, so I don't want to put my repels on quite yet. Also need to do a little bit of PP grinding, as it were. Wow, you didn't even one-shot. I mean, Kokuma, I feel like she's a little bulky. A little bit. Oh my god. Marisa, you got a one-shot. If you're gonna be a glass cannon, at least be a fucking cannon, man. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Go Frost Edge. Alright. Go back to Patchy. Get into a battle on the way, I'm sure. Oh wow, we managed to avoid a battle, thank god. I'm glad that they were like, well, there's not that many caves in Gensokyo, outside of, like, Old Hell, so we may as well just turn the Scarlet Devil Mansion into a cave, effectively. Alright, this time I'm gonna need you to live one turn. Get a kill. I beg of you. Actually, out of curiosity, what's going on here? Where's the... Literally nothing. Okay, cool. Just some fun architecture. Alright. There's also items here. I don't know if any of the items are really worth going too far out of my way for, but... There are, I think, at least some items. Honestly, there's something to be said for just cracking open the old strategy guide, but... We're not quite there yet. I think she used Spiderweb. I think that's what that is. I think that slows me as I, enter, probably. Good stuff, Yomu. Yeah, I feel like it's hard to go wrong with any remix of Septet for Dead Princess. It's always a personal favorite, but this is a good one. The worst thing, the only way they could make this place worse is if they gave it bad music. That's the only way. So it was nice of them to not fuck it up. Are you water? I think you're just light. I think that part is old ROM hack brain. Do I want to send out Mima for this? It doesn't matter too much. I don't think that your unform-changed Star Sapphire is going to do too much. Oh, maybe she actually does have that water typing. Oh, no, not Overray. Yeah, no, I did not expect that to do much, and it didn't do much. Pretty sure that's 4 times super effective, also. Pretty sure I'm Nether Dark, but I'm pretty sure both of those get hit super effective, but, where's Miko? Yeah, sure am. That's pretty funny. Anyway, you can finally learn your electric move. Guess it's better than Light of Origin. It's interesting that you get, like, a BP 80 attack before, form change. I feel like that's not super common. At least it wasn't common with the Mons I had on my team before this. Okay, this is not necessarily the best place for me to be training poor Marisa. I think she's got kind of a bad matchup into everything here. That's what Mima's for. Please don't get one-shot, Mima. Okay. Good stuff. Kill Patchy. All we need is Sakuya. I'm pretty sure she's a rare spawn, unfortunately, but it is all we really need. Is there anything down here? No. Hello, Fairy Maid. What do you have? Rukoto. Interesting. Steel. Pure Steel? Do I have anything for Pure Steel? I'm pretty sure I still don't have anything for Pure Steel. I mean, I don't think Reimu's got a warp attack yet, unfortunately. Yeah. Unfortunately not. One day you'll get a warp attack, and you'll actually have some sort of coverage, but... sure. Send Udonge in, I guess. May as well. Aha, I knew that raid was coming, and that's why I sent an illusion type in. Sticky-ass controls. Okay, now that I think about it, Udonge, bad choice. On account of everything she has being resisted by Steel type. Okay, it didn't matter. I mean, I guess it mattered a little bit. Fucking, you would. You fucking would, Rukoto. These characters, they sure do love paralyzing me. If it's not the, Tojikos from yesterday, it's, 5 million things that know Thunderwave. Oh, there's the Remy. I'm pretty sure she's the... No, I think Flan's the rarest encounter here, but... Not a common encounter. Please, for the love of God, one-shot. I do love that Remy... I mean, you had to, but I do love that her hurt sprite is her, crouching block from Soku. It's perhaps the most iconic trait of Remilia, depending on who you ask. And you're asking me right now. Do I have any way? I do have... I have Myoren T. I can get rid of your paralysis like that, I guess. I'd rather not be using... I'm so close to, like, a healing spot, but, again, I'm using my consumables. I'm doing it. I'm facing my fears. Daiose. Not a good matchup for you, Maurice. Just go for Yomu. Yomu, you know, she's good against nature because she's, she is a gardener, so I suppose there's some reason for me to send her out against everything with a nature typing. She is also our only coverage for nature right now, I think. Certainly don't have any fire types. Oh no, we do have poison types. Actually, speaking of... Udonge, come on, you can use your poison typing for once. For the first time. I always love the little, the extra little animation that comes from form-changed Mons when they switch in based on their typing. It's a nice little touch. You don't get a lot of graphical change for your form switch, but there is something. Kisaragi, thank you. Thank you for whatever you gave me. I didn't actually pay attention to the rewards from that battle. I don't imagine it was much. Oh, that's right. All of the fairy maids here are named after, like, the archaic question mark names of the months in Japanese, I think, if I recall correctly. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure that's... We had Kisaragi, we've got Satsuki. Got, literally only know that because of the funny boat game from back in the day, but... You know, it is... I did learn something from it, at least. It's going to be a second Shirno, or are you going to... Oh, a Sunny! Ah, fire typing. Yeah, you've got that, and you've got the crystals on switch in. If you're good at paying attention... You can guess some types of Mons you're not using. What am I doing here? I'm pretty sure you're fire. Is she fire because she's red? Yes. I would hope. She has fire-type moves, at least. Come on, Shirno, you got this. It's a rare battle where you get to do something. Oh. Maybe... Oh, you... Whatever. It's fine. We're still winning. Even with the crit. Oh my god, and the burn. Why are you the way that you are, video game? What about the chances? I don't know if there's a 10% burn chance or a 30% burn chance. One is much more frustrating than the other. Alright. If we just go down, do we hit? We hit Kawakuma. Joy. Not who I was looking for. Gotta be honest. But can you one-shot a Kawakuma now, Marisa? You can! Look at who. Look at you. Look at how much you've grown. Here we are. Delightful. Again, go ahead. We don't need to use another one of our Myoren T. We can just come here and heal. We have still not found a Sakuya, which is unfortunate. It's only a matter of time. Probably. These are fun little... It's only a matter of time is one of those copes, I think. One of those things you say when you feel like it's not only a matter of time. But hey, at least we'll be in here forever, so... And of course we'd find Flan beforehand. I'd expect nothing less. Are you Dark Fire? Yeah, I know that I've got this strategy guide here. Unfortunately, I think it uses text to describe how to get places. I don't think we have the old, like, GameFAQs ASCII map of an area that can actually help navigate. But it's probably fine. This area is not quite as large as I remember it being, I don't think. So it shouldn't take that long, hopefully, theoretically. Once again, this is cope. Okay, good stuff, Marisa. You're one-shotting things now. You're part of the team. Oh, Udonge is getting a little concerningly close to the level cap. My level cap's 33, and we've still got at least Sakuya to fight. That is, maybe a problem. Evidently, I've talked to all of you already. I am already getting lost. But, like, once we deal with all the trainers, and I can just... Once we deal with all the trainers and I catch a Sakuya, I can just put on repels and kind of autopilot through here without too much of a difficulty, so we should be fine. Hello, Patchy. You are not who I'm looking for. Just to make sure. Let's flee. Not really looking to pick any fights that I don't need to. Go east, and down, and east. Surely this will get me there. Would make sense. Nope, that's a trash can. I'm pretty sure that we're not getting there. Deal with this person who is lying to me. I've never really understood why the Scarlet Devil Mansion has decided to hire fairies. Like, yeah, they're a free, infinitely renewable hiring pool, but, like, they don't do good work. I would not hire a fairy, personally. Did her shoes fly off when you hit her? Or did they just forget to attach her feet to her ankles in that damage sprite? Scarlet Devil Mansion. And a Cheer note. Alright, I don't think you're going to stick out for this. Oh no, never mind, I forgot. You've got your energy bolt. I think it would have been really funny if they took one of the... You know, there's the typings that are a bit more analogous to Pokemon. I think it would have been very funny if they just decided for some reason to be like, no, actually Electric is not super effective in water in our game. Contract thread. That's cool, I guess. Sakuya. Oh my god, it's her. It's she. There she is. You're, I want to say Pure Steel? I think? Or you Steel Illusion? You Steel Illusion. God, what's good against Steel Illusion? I mean, Warped is really good against Steel Illusion, but I don't think I've got anything else for you, so, go... Yomu? Just kind of sit there and tank hits? Maybe not my best idea, but, I mean, you're resistant to Steel. And I think Illusion? You're not resistant to... you're neutral to Dark? No, you're weak to Dark, but your form changed, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. Sealed her, now we just gotta deal with her. She's got smarter AI than Moko for some reason, or she's just rolling the dice like wild Mons are wont to do, and getting lucky. Alright. We got Sakuya. Will Sakuya be added to the team? Probably not. We've got Illusion and we've got Steel already, so I don't think we're adding her to the team immediately, but she's good to have on the back burner, if nothing else. Also, if I need to pull Udonge out because she's getting too close to over-leveling, I can replace her with Sakuya. Oh yeah, I can put my talismans on. I don't have to deal with wild encounters anymore. Actually, how much... Positive or Collectomaniac? I'm positive's good. It's much better against... I feel like the problem I have with a lot of these sorts of things where you're trying to bait your opponent into doing something and punishing them for it is that it just doesn't work at all once you get to late game and everyone's reading your mind. But that's still a ways away. I don't know. I'll keep Collectomaniac for now, but I'm not super attached to it. And we'll worry about reinforcing stats when we actually pick her evolution. Go ahead and top off on you. And then we want to use our tools. And use our talismans. It's the greatest day of my life. Yep. Hello. Goodbye, Flan. So long. I've been a Touhou fan for, I think, 14 years at this point, and I'm still not really sure how to pronounce Flan's name. Like, I, like everyone when they first got into Touhou, absolutely pronounced Cirno as Cirno. It's just the way these things go. But, while I got corrected on that, it feels like some people like Flandre, some people are Flandre. Flander, that's a common one. I don't think I'm supposed to pronounce the back half as Dre, but I always do, because that's just how I've done it. No one corrected me early on, so I'm just kind of set in that for now. I don't have anything good for you, I fear. Does steel resist light? That would make some sense. It does not. But, like, it reflects the light. Whatever. Wait, does it? Oh, no, illusion does. Forgot about the illusion part. Again. Yeah, that'll do it. Fair enough. Fair enough, if you will. Or if you won't, that's fine too. Cirno, you got this. Oh, I should give Marisa a held item. I don't know if I've got any good ones. Yeah, I suppose so. You can always go full weeb and go, oh yes, it's Furandoru. But I think I'd die if I was that guy, so... Oh, you outsped. Did we fucking speed tie? Are you kidding me? Or did I just miss a speed boost? Whatever. Both of the people I actually want to get experience died in that fight. Great. Good stuff. Here comes the cleanup crew. Alright, outspeed this, you filthy casual. Doesn't matter if it's resisted. She was on 1 HP. We're fine. Okay, we're actually getting, like, very concerningly close to getting Udon-gate to the cap, and Yomu's getting there, Reimu's getting there. Gotta get out of here soon. Alright, where does this warp us to? Is this the bottom of the mansion? Please tell me I fought these bozos. Oh, Christ. Oh no, I have no clue where I am. I take back what I said about this place not being that confusing as I remembered. It is, in fact, as confusing as I remembered. I don't imagine wind interacts with water in any meaningful way. There we go. I think this is actually the first time I've really used Reimu since she got her form change, but there she goes. She did it. Yeah. Getting a little bit high. Wait, did we actually make it to the destination? I don't want to be here is the problem. The problem is that I don't really want to be here. I need to go heal. God, I want to say I remember there being a room to rest in, not a rest room. God, am I misremembering? I might be misremembering, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I don't want to backtrack, to be honest. Oh, it's locked anyway. Never mind. Here I was, feeling some modicum of joy. But you can't feel joy in the Scarlet Devil Mansion. That's not even really where we're supposed to be going. That's where the fight against Flan is in the post-game, isn't it? Maybe not the post-game. Well, there's the post-game, but then there's also the four-of-a-kind fight, which lives in my head rent-free forever. Oh, you're a fight. I didn't fight you. Whoops. Oh my god, it's Avril Lavigne. There she is. The skater boy... Whatever. Just immediately, sometimes you can tell you're not going anywhere with something you're saying. You're just like, eh, fuck it. Fuck it, just let it peter out. Don't give it the dignity of trying to force it through. Go Mima. Get raided, I guess. Huge damage. And you flinched my incoming Mon. How could you? Hit you with the nether. How's that gonna do? Oh, she's got sturdy. I guess that makes sense. Kind of obnoxious, but... Speaking of obnoxious... Yeah, Avril's not a particularly common name, so I feel like everyone just kind of immediately goes there. Oh man, I don't know why that made me think of it, but not playing Extended Edition means that I don't get the incredibly dated Among Us reference. That's so sad. What will I do without the incredibly dated Among Us reference? Hello again, Flan. Oh, fuck. When I beat Avril, I should have said, see you later, boy. That's so much better than whatever I was trying to do. Oh, god damn it. Whatever. Alright, I know where I'm going, for sure. I'm definitely not lost again. Nope, I don't think I want to go there. I think I want to go up. And then to the left. Here we are. Do not use the talisman right now, because I need to heal. And we can go explore again. That's, you know, it was a moment in time. Anything released at that point in time had to have a stupid Among Us reference. Just be glad that Extended Edition did not come out today, because you know that Among Us reference would have been a 6-7 reference, and we can count our blessings that it isn't. Swear they're going to update Extended Edition at some point. Someone's gonna do it, and they're just gonna put another out-of-date reference. Immediately dated. Alright. I think we're going here. Yeah, there's the ficus or whatever. This gets us here. Oh, hello. Evidently, I didn't fight you. That's the other issue with this place, is the enemies are not distinct enough for you to actually tell, like, if you fought them or not, so I just keep getting ambushed, because I'm like, yeah, I fought this fairy. No, I fought another fairy in a similar location 30 minutes ago. Wow. Okay, it was a crit. I was gonna say, that's a shocking amount of damage, considering the sunny of it all, but... Oh, you outspeed. I mean, that's not that surprising. I know it is actually kind of surprising. That must be a priority move. It kind of looks like the Steel-type priority move, so perhaps it actually is. You're also going to use Overlay. Why are you the worst? It is very funny that Mima did manage to eat 3 4-times effective moves, one of which crit, without dying. But, you know, that's just the form change in action, I suppose. Okay, seriously, how bad's... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to probably go back and drop Udonge off, loath as I am to do so. We can get Sakuya and get her some experience points, if nothing else. Some PP. Let's go back and drop off Udonge, and honestly, maybe just drop Yomu off as well. I don't want to fully drop all of the old ones off, but, like... It is getting a bit dicey, for sure. At the same time, I feel like we're through the bulk of the trainer fights at this point. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if there has ever been a point in my life where I've said, fuck it, we ball, that the outcome was anything less than catastrophic, but this time for sure. This time for sure, it's going to be fine. We're going to be good. We're going to be happy. Oh yeah, I should probably heal, right? If I'm not going to go back. Where are my... Dango. Oh, man, when I was downloading the save editor for the Rainbow Candies, I'm pretty sure that the person who made the save editor is the same person who made the OG Universal Pokemon Randomizer. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure they've got the same name. And unless it's a reference to something, I think genuinely that's the same person, which is kind of crazy. Every once in a while, one of those, you see something like that, and you're like, you're a little freak like me, but you do things. Send Mima out, because she's the only one who's not knocking on 33 right now. I need to stop getting into trainer battles. Go into Bloody Storm. Fucking you would use Overray. You fucking would. It won't even do anything. That's the worst part. Do you have another fairy? You sure do. It's not one of the fairies of light, but I'm pretty sure it's still weak to dark, so not the best send out. Have you considered simply catching the Pokemon in your immediate surroundings? I think your team would be a lot better if you did. Oh, we got a Chire Sweep on. Yippee. This looks like a good place to be, maybe. Oh, hold. We got a Blitz Charm. That's good. Yeah, I haven't saved in a while. Should probably do that. Wait. Are we free? I don't think we're free. This doesn't look like freedom to me. Oh, wait, no, it does in fact look like freedom. I think we might be out. Now we're into this part. I don't remember what the gimmick here is. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's 5, and then 4, and then 9. Yup, sure is. I don't remember what the gimmick here is. What if I go through 9? I go the wrong way. What if I go through 4? Yeah, that was right. Oh, is it 495? It might just be 495. Yeah, okay. It's because she was locked in the basement for 495 years, I guess. Weird puzzle to put in your mansion. Okay, what if we made it so people couldn't get through unless they knew the exact number of years I locked my little sister in the basement? How do you tell your contractors to make that, man? Do they have to update it every year? I mean, I guess Fawn's not really locked in the basement anymore, but... I'm pretty sure I just brute forced that puzzle the first time I played the game back in the day. And probably when I played Extended Edition as well. Sometimes you remember a puzzle solution, you're like, I am remembering this, not coming up with this for the first time. That was not one of those times. Sure, man. Go for it. Gamer, go for... Okay, that was good damage. Please don't instantly... You're gonna instantly die. You're gonna be cringe, aren't you, Sakuya? Yeah, I assume that was the reference, at least. Otherwise, I just got really lucky, just grasping at straws, but I'm pretty sure that that's the reference. Ooh, can you kill? Okay, that's good. I always assume anything with a steel typing is going to be very physically bulky, but first off, there's no physical and special in this. It's focus and spread, which I just always just intuit as physical and special regardless. Why I make a bunch of incorrect assumptions, because I'm like, well, you're a spellcaster, so you must be blue stats, obviously. Usually that's right, but not always. What did I get? Did I get Changeling? I mean, that's not a bad one. I don't know if I've got anyone in my team that would really be using those, but... I wonder if that breaks the cheating AI. I don't know if they can actually tell who you're going to switch into, because you only choose that after you use the move. I wonder. Anyway, I will be back momentarily, because I need to use the restroom. Alright, I have returned. Alright. Remi, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the Remi fight at all. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to fight Sakuya first, but as I don't remember the Remi fight at all, I'm pretty sure it's not that threatening. I guess we'll see, but I feel like if it were a problem in the way that the Miko fight was, I would remember it existing. And I don't, so see what Sakuya's got for me. Okay. Always need to double check to make sure I unmuted. I did in fact unmute. Alright. Still don't really have anything that's super good against fighting types, unfortunately. I don't imagine Meiling's got anything that's good against light types, though. Probably. Oh, but she probably has stuff that's good against electric types. I wouldn't be surprised if she had some sort of earth move. But if she just kind of keeps trying to use Focus Punch or whatever, then, I think we can just kill her. I think we can just slowly beat her to death. Oh, fuck, she realized she shouldn't use Focus Punch. Goodbye, Marisa. Look, I knew what I was getting into. I knew that was going to happen. I said that it was going to happen, and then it happened, and I can only be mad at myself. Get some Shirno action going. And then immediately pivot out so that she actually gets some experience. Oh, you're switching Mailing out. That's interesting. The AI works in mysterious ways. I'm, like, mildly concerned about you, to be honest. I'm just gonna hit you with a Spectre warning. You're faster than me. That does make sense. You are probably going to... Yeah, we're using form-changed mons now. That is somewhat concerning. That did not do nearly enough damage for me to feel happy about this. Do I sack here? I don't think I sack. Used a Dark-type move. Switch into, like, Udonge. But Udonge's not a good matchup here, assuming she's still Steel Illusion. Is Warped good? Warped's kind of good. Sure, we'll send in Reimu, I guess. Is Dark good against... Okay, no, it isn't. I didn't think to check that, but we are fine. Steel resist wind. Sure does. That does make sense. But Steel also resists illusion, so we don't really have much to work with here. We're probably just going to have to be okay with two-shotting. We were so very close to one-shotting. You would crit. You would. You would do that. That's something you would do. I don't know why Reimu is outspeeding here. Is extra Reimu actually faster than Speed Yomu and Speed Sakuya? Because that doesn't sound quite right, to be honest with you. God, I would kill for a warped move. Just the one would be fine. We are fighting so very many Steel-type opponents, and we can't do much of anything about them. Wow, that was resisted, and that still did a good amount of damage, and flinched good shit Reimu. Reimu is coming for that sweep, I think. I was thinking we were maybe going to have to, like, sack her and pivot to Yomu to try and get the priority kill on Mailing, but I think we're just good. Yeah, we're just good. Okay, we lost Marisa. That's right. That's fine. Would have liked her to get some more experience. Alright. Let's go. Man, it must be nice to be able to just teleport away from all of your problems by stopping time. Man, I knew that she was like a speed type, like a speedy type, not specifically a speed type, that's a different thing. But I didn't realize she was as fast as she is. She's outspeeding, I mean, I guess especially with the Dream Shard. The Dream Shard is just a base stat boost around the board, right? It's not just like attacking stats or something. I don't actually recall. I did forget to put that in, or take that into account. So just to recall, we are right before the Remi fight, yes? Ah, well, I guess we're in the Remi fight now. Oh no, you've got a box in front of you, and you've healed me. Okay, no, we are immediately going into the fight. Well, I would have liked to have gotten another level on Chirno and Marisa to get some get some form changes going, but it is what it is. I do have a bunch of speedsters. I don't have anyone who's really good to switch into here. I don't necessarily want to make Marisa the sacrificial lamb, but I think that might be the case. That might just be what we have to do. We'll put Reimu in. Reimu's got this. Reimu's the greatest to ever do it. Lost Crisis. That did... Okay, that was a crit. I was going to say, that is an irrational amount of damage for a non-stab hit. Yeah, I always forget that while the game is generally more difficult than Pokemon, it does still have the Pokemon thing where everyone until the literal end of the game does not use a full team. Extended does rectify that a decent amount, but it's a surprising change. Or it's a... yeah. It's weird that even needs to be a change to begin with, I guess. Overtake Strike. It's gonna hurt. Wow. I mean, she is Power-type. That shouldn't be too surprising. Alright. What do we have next? It's Flandre. Somehow, I think I'm going to lose Mima here. That's okay. What are you using? Are you using something that goes second for some reason? No, Extra Mima is fast. I forgot about that. I'm used to normal Mima being very, very slow. Did you lose your... Well, you didn't lose your Dark type. I think you just are... I think you might be Dark Fire. I suppose we'll see. Or Dark Steel, maybe. You did use Overtake Strike, so... Well, whatever you are, you died to that. Probably not Dark Fire. I fucking forgot this Chuny dweeb fucking named her ace Scarlet Avatar. You loser. You lame piece of shit. Ooh, you outsped and one-shot me. That is unfortunate. Speed Yo were not actually that fast. That's a bit of a problem. Shirno, live and attack and help whittle her down. That is what I ask of you. You just have a bunch of javelins. You didn't live one attack. That's unfortunate. Okay, Udonge, live and attack. Once again, it's all I ask of you. And hit a St. Elmo's Fire to destroy her item. Oh, Poison. Yeah, I forgot about Poison being weak to wind. My team has a bit of a weakness here. The weakness is that it's weak. The weakness is that as soon as I come into contact with any team that's using a bunch of form-changed Mon, they all instantly die. Okay. That's fine. I wanted to level up anyway. You... Why would you do that? I mean, luckily I think we can just run back, but like, what the fuck, man? So let's just go ahead and get, like, A level on Marisa and A level on Shirno. Get their form changes. Yeah, it's a real sweep or be swept situation, I think. So with Shirno, we've got Assist, it's Pure Water. I wish I could see the secondary abilities. Power is Water Nature. Extra is so goddamn slow, oh my god. No Limits seems okay. Your attack stats do not seem okay. You're just kind of a focus wall, I guess? Power is kind of a speedy focus attacker. She does get speed boost, which is really good. Gonna have to percolate on that for a little bit. What about you, Marisa? You've got speed and power and extra, I think. Yep. Keeps light electric. I mean, right now I kind of just care about type coverage more than anything, I feel. Full power is probably alright, but... I don't know, I kind of want to keep you light electric. What are the secondary abilities on these? I don't really have a ton of, don't really have a ton of PP to be burning through like that, but... God. Trying to use the wiki on my phone. As it turns out, they had a scheduled maintenance on the wiki yesterday. That, I just didn't read that. I just picked the worst possible time to try and use the wiki, as it turns out. Speed Marisa gets... Okay, she has the exact same abilities, it seems. I feel like I always wind up choosing based more on abilities than anything else, to be honest with you. Oh, and then she's a sand sweeper in power. I don't know. Again, I kind of am leaning towards speed. Admittedly, we don't really have a lot of focus attacker. Whatever. I want you to keep your typing, I think. That's fine. I like your typing as it is. And then Chirno will switch to... You're probably a good tank, but you don't do damage. Kind of right now, all I really care about is doing damage. I mean, I feel like it's hard to go wrong with speed boost. Admittedly, I don't know if you really... You don't have, like, any bulk. You kind of just have to hope your opponent starts with something slow, but whatever. We can definitely get another Chirno easy enough. This is fine. If I make mistakes, I can just catch another one later. Oh, she's got fucking a Hustle, I think? I do not like Hustle, so I'm not going to be using that, but... what new moves did you get? Slime Shot. Delicious. Focus Attack. I do worry that you're going to get got by, like, Poison Javelin or something. I'm sure Remy has something like that. And then you would simply die instantly, but... Go ahead and use Aqua Javelin over Slime... Not Slime, over Frost Edge. And you don't have anything else. It's Fountain of Life. I assume that's just Aqua Ring. Seiryu... What was Seiryu? Seiryu gets rid of type bonuses, or type advantages and disadvantages, right? I read up on that before I started, but I don't remember. I remember what Suzaku does. I remember what Genbu does, because the turtle one would just be Trick Room, but... Marisa, do you get a new? Nope, not that one. I mean, I guess that one. You're a spread attacker? Yeah. Give me... Charge Thief? I guess. I think I like that a bit more. I don't know. Do I? I mean, it's more damage. It's cross change. Switches the ability with the foes. Huge. And I want to give you an item. Give you... Do I have a light charm? What's this? In a pinch? Ah, okay. That's not that useful. I do have a light charm. Congratulations, there's your light. Let us now run that back now that we've got, like, a team. She led with... Did she lead with Mailing? Who did she lead with? I don't actually remember. Oh, she led with Sakuya, right? For all of our evolutions, we still don't really have a counter for Sakuya. Fuck it. Chirno Sweep. It's gonna be the Chirno Sweep. Just you believe. She's gonna get 5 million speed boosts and one-shot everything. I believe in her. She's got this. I don't believe in her, and I don't think she's got this, for the record. Alright. See what you got. Go for Aqua Javelin. Okay damage. Lost Crisis. That one one-shot. Why... I mean, she isn't very bulky. I knew that. I was hoping she'd eat one non-stab, non-super effective hit, but I suppose that stands to reason. God, I just do not have any good matchups for a Steel type right now. Reimu, why do you not know the Warp type attack? I always do hate it when someone evolves and they don't have access to one of their stabs. Yeah, I don't know. Does Sakuya keep her illusion typing in power form? Let's see. Sakuya. Normal Sakuya. Power Sakuya. Where are you? Is she just pure steel, or does she keep her illusion? Oh, she gets a fighting typing. That's interesting. Does that do anything for me? Not really. But it's interesting. I guess. Fuck it, Reimu, you got this. Surely. Can you one-shot with Flying Frenzy? Okay, you can. That's all I wanted from you. Good job. Scarlet Avatar. Metal Needle? No, Metal Needle's not very good, because you've lost, spread attack, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, that's not really worth using. Flying Frenzy, but again... Oh, that's probably a priority move based on the name. Shadow Rush, okay. Yeah, I guess you don't really need to... You don't even need to really have fields up to get just damage off of Field Break, I guess, right? Okay, well, as it turns out, we can just let Reimu solo everything. As it turns out, that's a pretty effective strategy. Alright, well, I don't think evolving did anything, aside from, you know, buying us a little time against Sakuya, but the important thing is that we did it. And I think she's also on my name raider. Yeah, Yokai Mountain. Yeah. Okay, she is our name raider if need be. Do I want to rate my names right now? Not really. If I wind up grinding up backups for all of my, team members, then perhaps, but for the time being, I don't really need to differentiate them. Anyway, let's continue. Could have been more painful. Let's put it like that. I would not say it was painless, but it could have been more painful. She didn't give us Rock Smash or anything, right? I don't think she did. I wasn't really... No, she didn't. Okay, that's fine. Let's just be on our way, then. Head down to Yokai Mountain, which is... somewhere. I don't know if I really remember where Yokai Mountain... Ah! Oh, that's right. It's this way. Okay, I do remember where Yokai Mountain was. I remember it being off to the west somewhere. I just didn't remember if it was west of Forest of Magic or west of, Misty Lake. Now it's bullying time again, as these poor mobs have not gotten to level 30 yet. Water Electric. Not necessarily the best place for Chirno, but does it matter? For your consideration, does it literally even matter? The answer is no. Of course it doesn't. Alright. Alright, so we do Yokai Mountain, we do, like, the Kappa thing, and then we get the boat, I think. Do we get the boat from the Kappas? It would make sense. I want to get there, and then, we'll see. That's probably where I'll call it, but I don't really remember how far away that is. Please stop stealing my things. Why does everyone want to steal Chirno's Sapphire Hairpin? It's very charming, and you're all bastards for stealing it. I don't think I've got really anything special for Remilia, but I don't think I need anything special for Remilia. Okay. We get the... There we go. Hello. Hello, Aya. Do I have to fight you right now? Oh, there's a deeply unsettling emoji. Gonna be seeing a lot of Nitoris, I think. Somehow. I've got the sneaking suspicion, and I don't think any of them are going to do much to us. We do have a good matchup against them right now. And we also get Nitori's theme. Always happy to hear it. I guess we'll pick a fight. Why not? What's my next level cap? Next level cap is Sanae at 40. Christ. Did you just say you're planning to build a mech? Hell yeah. You build that mech, buddy. I believe in you. Actually, now that we're on... What route are we technically on? Do I have access to one of my next encounters? I'm trying to think. Who do we have? We've got 7, so we're missing 3. We're missing Yuuka, we're missing Reimu, and we're missing... We don't have... Am I stupid? Oh, we're not missing Reimu. That's right. I am stupid. We're missing Yuuka, Sanae, and Aya. Can we get them here? I don't think so. I think we need to be more on Yokai Mountain proper to get them. Maybe I'm misremembering. But I'm pretty sure we can't get them yet. I don't think we're actually on Yokai Mountain. We're just on the approach. It is very strange. When I was looking at my level caps, I was like, is there really nothing between Remilia and Sanae? And, like, there is, but it's a fight that's level 32, I think, at its highest. It's like the Nitori fight. And it's just like, what are we doing with the level curve here, man? Did I miss? I was not paying attention. Did I somehow miss? Can Apple Bomb miss naturally, or did I get my accuracy debuffed at some point? These are both very real possibilities. Alright, let's see. Am I crazy? Oh, it's fucking 95%. Okay. That makes sense. I'm amazed I haven't missed more. You can never trust anything that isn't 100%, but it is what it is. Hello, Seija, for some reason. Sure, you can be on Yokai Mountain. I was going to say you're a yokai, but you're not. You're a hermit, which is a different thing, I'm pretty sure. Is it going to be more Notorious? Oh, Wakasagi. Vaguely water-related, I guess. It's so goofy how easily you can just run through this segment. Well, I used the wrong button. It will matter a little bit. That didn't kill because I accidentally mashed and hit the wrong button. And you stole my shit because of it. You're just the worst to do it. Why would you do this to me? Alright. Whatever, I'll deal with you. Give me my hairpin back. I think you only get it back at the end of the battle. I appreciate that they aren't fucked up bastards that decide to, like, permanently steal your shit. If I were developing a game, I don't know if I would have the restraint not to just have active spite for my players like that. Are you fire type? I mean, I suppose you must be. I can't imagine what else you'd be that's weak to water. It's interesting. Heal up. Probably should have bought more healing items. Not like that low on healing items, but... Okay. Don't want to go there. That's for when we have the boat. I love that your surf equivalent in this game is just a big inflatable rubber boat. I think that's very charming. Oh, trade. I don't think my brain's big enough to use trade strats either. Excuse me, I was trying to get into a battle. I don't want to battle. Get out of my way, Seija. Cave full of hermits. Just a ghost. Oh, you've got a Komachi. Man, I want a Komachi. I love Komachi. Alas, we're just gonna have to kill this one, because we're not allowed to steal it. We wouldn't be allowed to use it on this run anyway. Goodbye, Komachi. Fuck you. Don't you go cursing my apple bombs. What's wrong with you? Oh, this is just nothing. There's nothing in this cave. Okay, I guess. Suppose there's not really a reason for there to be anything in this cave, but I thought that was progress, and it obviously was not. Where am I supposed to... Where did I miss? I obviously missed something, but I do not recall where it was. Fucking bike controls. Is there anything more Pokemon than biking back and forth in front of an entrance or an exit you're trying to get into because it's only one tile? Perhaps biking into 2 patches of grass and instantly getting attacked is more Pokemon. Alright. Am I crazy? What am I missing? Oh, you know what? I might be stupid. I think we might actually have to talk to that Kappa I ignored. I think they might take us to the Kappa village. I might be misremembering. How often do they have to refurbish the entrance to Pokemon centers? That's actually why they've done away with the traditional Pokemon Center in recent games, is that whatever company is bankrolling Pokemon Centers has, they've just decided the amount of money they're hemorrhaging having to do repairs on the facade of their building just isn't worth it. We're doing, like, little open-air Pokemon Centers these days. Yeah, okay. The one time I don't talk to a character is the character that I actually need to talk to. Classic. Sorry about that. It was, of course, my hourly water break. What do we got here? Is this the healing station? It is, thank you. Do you sell things? Follow-up question, are those things good? You've got... Nothing particularly stand out. Are you price gouging me? I don't remember if Fujiwara Senbei are actually 300 yen or if they're like 200. I feel like they're 200, but maybe I'm misremembering. Regardless, I don't really need to top up on any of this stuff. What do I have item-wise? I've got so many magical fragments. Oh yeah, we did get a bunch of vintage wines in SDM. If I need to grind for money, I'll do it there. Maybe I'll wind up doing that off-stream. I don't know. We'll see. Anything in any of these? Actually, speaking of, were there any things I can steal from in here? No. Boo, let me rob you. Have things worth robbing. Need the secret password to get in there. Keep an eye out. Who's leading? Shirno's leading. Marisa, you can use some experience. Don't know how much it really matters. For Nanu? I forgot that the Puppet Liberation Front up here has some weird names. Go for a bad moon. Oh, tragic. Not quite enough to one-shot. How are you going to liberate puppets with a level 26 Lily White, man? What are we doing? And how are the Kappas losing to this? I guess it's just swarm tactics at this point, but still. I'm just thinking of a Touhou game made by the people that made, like, Space Marine 2 with just applying that technology to a horde of fairies flooding towards you. Fuck, I forgot about this fairy. It's the I'm blocking here fairy, my favorite character in this game. That's my Blorbo, or whatever the fuck the kids are describing their characters as these days. That's my Glup Shitto. I'm blocking here fairy. Wriggle, I'm neutral to Wriggle. Just like in general, I'm neutral to Wriggle, like on principle. Yomu, come on out and kill this bug with your sword. Toxic Haze, you fool. Little did you know, I was sending out a steel type. Now, you're going to hell. Goodbye, enjoy hell. What fairies do you have? Will it be the Fairies of Light this time? Oh, it's Diose, of course. Do I have anything for you? I mean, I do. Is it overkill to use a 4 times effective Power Udonge's poison attack on level 25 Diose? Perhaps, but it's funny, and it makes me feel good. That perhaps reflects poorly on me as a human being, especially considering we fucking crit. That's so much. You didn't need to do that, Udonge. you know what? I'm glad you did. You haven't been seeing a lot of action, I don't think. To be fair, it's kind of just been the Marisa and Chirno shows. We try and get them caught up, but... Anything? Why do you even have a pot if you're not putting anything in it? Guess we keep pushing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, it's a weeaboo fairy. Not the fucking broken Japanglish, man. Oh, good times. I've not heard broken Japanglish in quite a while. It's a good fairy. It's a good fairy. What am I doing here? What are we... Why am I thinking this over? This is a level 24 Luna child. Come on, man. Just press the buttons. It doesn't matter. You don't need to use type advantages for every single fight. It's just how I am. Playing Pokemon at a young... Ooh, a Hina. That's interesting. Sure. Once again, level 24. Don't need to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I think playing Pokemon from a young age has really broken my brain such that if I know that there's some sort of effectiveness for counter-typing, then I have to do it, even if it doesn't matter. When I play Monster Hunter, I have to use the monster's elemental weaknesses, even if I'm using a weapon that does not care about elemental weaknesses at all. Because I have to. It says that it's weak to fire, so I have to use the fire weapon. It's just like that for everything. Right. And, of course, Pokemon-like things are obviously no exception. Not gonna walk all the way back, I'll just heal. I'm running a little low on my Tango. I'm personally quite partial towards the old... I don't think that fairy said it, but the old Yamete could have stopped. That's a good one. I feel like Broken Japanglish, it had its moment back in the early pandemic, and it's just not... It's not as popular anymore, and I think that's a real lost art. I'm sorry for your fairies. I know you said you were going to crush me like a bug or whatever, but I don't like your odds. If you want to crush me like a bug, again, consider leveling up a little bit. Trying to use physical violence against these fairies. I guess against their hats. But in many ways, in Touhou, is physical violence against a hat not worse than physical violence against a body? Something to think about. And now they're stealing optical camouflage. Poor Sunny. Poor Sunny. Underappreciated. You can't blame them. They're fairies. They're not smart. Alright, gonna go back to leading with Chirno, I guess. Because we're gonna fight Notoria, I'm pretty sure, and I think she's just got a bunch of water-type stuff. I didn't steal nothing. I have to imagine that they used Sunny's invisibility to steal the invisibility cloak. Oh, interesting. You're leading with a poison type. That's... it's fine. I'm not mad about it, but, like, it's just not what I was expecting. Oh, you're using toxic spikes? You fucking would, wouldn't you? Whatever. Who cares? I'm just going to run through you with a bunch of... Yeah, I figured. You are defense. If you got one shot, it's real toxic now. That being said, I don't know if toxic spikes really matter when I can just speed through you. I think if you go double invisible, you're just invisible to God. You just blink out of existence. I think that happened in the Elder Scrolls. I think you can say that about a lot of things. You can say a lot of things happened in the Elder Scrolls. You're probably right. I'm just keeping Reimu in. You want me to just use my starter? Oh well. Okay, you kind of don't want me to just use my starter? I guess we just go back to using Flying Frenzy. What are you doing? What is all of this switching? To what end? For what purpose? I'm just gonna stay in, man. I don't want to get toxined. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to stay in. I lied, actually. Oh, you're using Drought? Wait, what is that? Oh, I thought Drought was going to cause a sandstorm or something. Or, like, I guess there's not really, like, a heavy sun, necessarily. I know who to send in. You're Steel, aren't you? Because you resisted my Illusion-type attack. Man, maybe Udonge's not actually the play. This, you know what, I'm gonna try. I don't think this works where a poison type switching into Toxic Spike sucks the spikes up, but... Oh no, it does. Okay, well that's good. That was the right play then. Weak is not important at all to me. I really don't think I can stress enough that that just doesn't mean anything. St. Elmo's Fire, I guess. I was wondering, like, is this the time to finally try and use Doppelganger? But I'm just gonna get rid of your health item, I think. Oh, you don't even have one? Nitori, what are you doing, man? You can buy a you can buy a Sapphire Hairpin for like 1,000 yen. Are you so broke that you can't do that? That did more than I expected. I guess Poison doesn't resist water. It's just super effective against it. Can't even use healing items. I guess, you know what? Technically Marisa does have the Volt Absorb, or not Volt Absorb, whatever, the Parabolic Charge? I don't think that even existed when this game came out, so I don't think it's that, but whatever that one move is that deals damage as electric-type life drain attack. So technically Marisa would care about being weak. That's it. That being said, I do think Udonge is just going to run straight through the rest of them. Especially you, because I don't think you've got anything you can do about poison-type attacks, unfortunately, Chiori. Okay, you can hit me 5 times. That doesn't solve your problem, but it was impressive. You don't even have Salvo, man. Alright, we've defeated Chiori, we've defeated Nitori. Oh my god, Reimu got a new skill. Is it Warp? Is it Warped type? Please, for the love of God, let it be Warped type. How do you make this mistake, Nitori? Are you stupid? Are you blind? Listen, you're gonna give me a boat, so you're above reproach, but... I don't remember much of the... I remember the extended edition version of Tengu Village with, What's-Her-Face. But I don't remember... I don't remember Tengu Village even being in the base game, to be honest. But we did get Inflatable Boat. Thank you for... I love that... I don't think it... I mean, maybe it was intentional. I love that Chirno's just on a little chair. Good for her. Alright. We did it. This isn't my Nitori. She's not shaking me down for money, this shitter. Go here. Acquire skills. Oh, Reimu. When I said that I wanted a warp-type attack, I meant an attack. My apologies. Should have been a bit more clear about that. Also, fuck! Well. Oh, that's right, we had Field Break. It's not using our good attack stat, but that's fine. It's not really fine, honestly. It's kind of bad, but whatever. It's something. It's a stab. It's not going to do much, but it's a stab for the time being. Alright. Let's go heal up real quick. Can also, like, rummage through the houses that the fairies were blocking now, I think. If I recall correctly. I hate this. I hate that there's just this little path here, and then there's nothing on it. And, like, why? What kind of malevolent person would design this game like that? It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up that they would do that to me. Is there anything of value in these houses? I mean, surely there must be. Oh, we can get so many things. It's beautiful. It's the greatest day of my life. Telescope. What does telescope do? Telescope is... Oh, okay, that makes sense. And let's go... Can we go up? No, we can't go up the waterfall. Our raft isn't that cool, unfortunately. Okay, there's got to be something in your pots then, surely. In your lockers, maybe? Are you... Fucking weird, man. Sorry, Chirano. Is this the one house that doesn't have anything hidden in it, or did I just miss? I've interacted with everything. Oh, well. Surely they wouldn't hide anything too important as a hidden item. Aha! A Desert of the Sun. Is that just a full restore or a full... Nope, not full heal. Whatever. Is it just a full... Yeah, okay. I will never get over, and I will never forgive Pokemon Company for not letting me, or not calling a full heal a full heal. A full heal is something else entirely, and I think that's wrong and fucked up. But I also think people have been saying that for over, like, several decades at this point. Yeah, it's not the most important stuff, but if there are hidden items to be gotten, then got them I must. Skill card 22. Okay, that's good. It wasn't hidden, but it is good. I mean, I guess we'll see what the skill is. Skill card 22. Well, it's a move. I like that we immediately got Twister and then the cooler Twister. I guess that's mostly for just breaking up, like, enemies that are trying to buff to the high heavens, but I don't know how... I feel like those enemies are probably going to outspeed you and one-shot you before your negative priority move can go off, but maybe that's just me. I don't want to know what an automatic Shirikodama extractor would be. I think that is a terrifying notion. Use your... Is that a phone? Oh, that does make sense. I never really set up hazards. I probably should, but I never remember to. Obviously, I don't have any on this team, but just, like, generally speaking, I usually forget to, run any hazard mons. Could be fun. I don't know if this game's necessarily asking enough of you to make hazard setting that necessary, but, I mean, against fights like the one we just had where they're constantly switching out, it definitely could be useful. This man's not interested in puppets. Who do you think you are? What game do you think you're in, my man? Alright, nothing in here either. Really? Ah! Scared me. Oh, it's a Suika. Man, you... If I wanted to stretch my rules, I could say that Suika counts. She was playable as a partner character in Subterranean Animism, I think. I think also Imperishable Night, come to think of it. Maybe, maybe not, but regardless, she's been playable as a partner character, and then she was playable in Unfinished Dream of All Living Ghosts. So, like, if I wanted to stretch it, it could count, but I already said I'm not using partner characters. Suika would be a pretty good one. She's... I'm pretty sure I remember her being pretty decent. Ooh, small bit. I do know what that does. That's, kind of downgraded Rocky Helmet. It works only on weak moves, but, if I want to set up, like, a defense... Not defense Yomu, is that extra Yomu? I think extra Yomu's the kind of Ferrothorn equivalent. I'll believe you. Surely it's just that the extended people were also frustrated at the lack of hidden items in these houses. But yeah, I think that, if we set up an extra Yomu with the small bit, I think that would be a good anti-Salvo Aya strat. I don't know if I necessarily need to do that, but it's fun to do. It is fun to, hard counter. We are here. And, God, I don't remember. When can we get to Myoiga to get, whoops, headphones are falling off. When do I get to Myoiga to get the gap map? I remember the first time I played the game, I didn't get the gap map. And, that's a wild thing to make completely optional. I don't think I can do that quite yet, right? I think that's after Yokai Mountain proper. I think I need Rock Smash to get there, maybe? That'll be nice. So I've gotten soft with all these modern Pokemon games letting you, what's it called? Letting you just automatically fast travel from the beginning. Every once in a while, you need to play something old to remember how it is. Yeah, okay, it's after Sanae. That's what I thought. Okay. In that case, we just got the boat, and there are a lot of things to be gathered, but I don't necessarily want to do that right now. So I think I'm probably, unfortunately, going to call it here. I don't think I've got enough time left in me to go through the entirety of Yokai Mountain. But, I will, I'm going to tentatively say Tuesday. I might stream in the interim, but I will definitely be back on Tuesday at roughly the same time. But, I don't know. We'll see how the weekend works. I'll put up a waiting room if I'm feeling up to it, but otherwise, Tuesday for sure. But until then, I have been Solaire, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you all for coming out.